Well, good evening once again, everyone. Out of the box breaks. We're on to break 18,067. Half case team by part 2 of Series 1. Double up random. We're going to randomize our 16 participants that have been doubled up. And then we'll randomize the 32 NHL teams. Give you guys a minute or so for any trades. And then we shall break. So good luck here with the 16 participants. 18,067. We've got King Lou, Brian W., Paul Coutinho, King Lou, Aaron Kaiser, Schmever with a couple. Aaron Kaiser, Paul Coutinho, Eric Duncan, Diggy27, King Lou, Brian Merkel, Eric Duncan, Mark Boogie, and Farsanji. All spots doubled up. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Farsanji's at the top. King Lou at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Back to the randomizer. We got all 32 NHL teams. Ducks through the Jets 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Islanders at the top. Ducks at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Let's print. Let's read them off. Team assignments 18,067 are as follows. So far, Sanji, you got the Islanders, Mark Boogie, Seattle and Buffalo. Paul Coutinho, Vegas, Eric Duncan, Dallas, King Lou, Toronto and the Rangers. Aaron Kaiser's got Detroit, Schmever with Minnesota. Aaron Kaiser, Calgary, Eric Duncan, San Jose and Montreal. Brian W., Carolina, King Lou, the Capitals, Farsanji, Ottawa. Brian Merkel, Columbus, Aaron Kaiser, Colorado, Paul Coutinho, Florida. King Lou's got Vancouver, Diggy27, Philly, Schmever with Chicago. Paul Coutinho, the Oilers, Schmever, Nashville, Brian W., Tampa Bay. King Lou, Pittsburgh, Schmever with the Jets. Eric Duncan, the Devils, Diggy27, the Blues, Brian Merkel, L.A., Aaron Kaiser, Utah. Paul Coutinho, Boston, King Lou, the Ducks. Minute or so for any trades, guys, and then we break. $30 seconds. All right, final look at your team assignments. Enjoy this half case of Series 1. Part 2, the one we just started. Good luck, guys. Have fun. And check out the website. Spots are moving. Let's get some other breaks going on this Thursday evening. Pack 1, box 1. Enjoy. Bustle Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Young Guns Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Goal-oriented Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. System speckled for Florida, Sergei Bobrovsky. Dylan Larkin, Canvas, Detroit. Compositions, Dylan Larkin, Detroit. Encore of Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa. Sizzle Real Luke Evangelista, Nashville. Colton Doc Young Gun, Chicago. Young Guns Outburst Silver Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Sizzle Real Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Compositions of Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Canvas Barzal for the Islanders. Olivier Rodrigue, Young Guns for the Oilers. Goal-oriented Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Encore David Pasternak, Boston. Composition Speckled Beniers, Seattle. Sizzle Reel of Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. Goal-oriented red out of 199, Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Compadres, Makar and McKinnon for the Avalanche. Cup Quest, Roman Josi, Nashville. Elias Pettersson, Canvas, Vancouver. Parker Ford, Young Guns for the Jets. Portrait, Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Encore Blue, Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. Encore of Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Sizzle Reel, Mason Marchment, Dallas. Systems for Minnesota, Philip Gustafsson. Ryan Leonard, Young Guns for the Capitals. Artem Levushnov, Portrait for Chicago. Dazzlers Blue, Connor Bedard, Chicago. Cale Makar, Canvas for the Avalanche. Compositions, Rasmus Dahlin, Buffalo. Final pack, box 1. Igor Shesterkin, Encore for the Rangers. Bustle, Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Matthew Wood, Young Guns, Nashville. Box 2. Alex Nedlikovich out for silver for Pittsburgh. Sizzle Reel Arturi Lekkinen for the Avalanche. Portrait of Alex Ovechkin, Washington. Canvas of Dylan Cousins for Ottawa. Yanni Nyman, Young Guns, Seattle. Compositions, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Encore Drake Batherson, Ottawa. Cup Quest Speckled Jared McCann, Seattle. Systems of Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Population count 1,000, Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. Systems of Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Compositions, Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Young Guns Canvas, Dalibor Davorsky for the Blues. Luca Cagnoni, Young Guns, San Jose. Cup Quest of Alex DeBrincat, Detroit. Black and White Canvas, Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Tage Thompson, Encore for Buffalo. Compadres, Ovechkin Wilson for Washington. Sizzle Reel, Matthew Tkachuk, Florida. Young Guns Carson Dorwart for Philly. Goal-oriented Nikita Kucherov for Tampa Bay. Dazzlers of Blue, Logan Cooley for Utah. Cole Caulfield Canvas for Montreal. Dalibor Davorsky Portrait for the Blues. Encore of Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Bustle Jonathan Marchessault, Nashville. Young Guns Dalibor Davorsky for the Blues. Sizzle Reel for Philly, Owen Tippett. Matthew Robertson, Young Guns for the Rangers. Portrait of Matt Zuccarello, Minnesota. Compadres Blue Speckled, Panarin Lafreniere for the Rangers. Canvas Patrick Laine, Montreal. Goal-oriented Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton. Final pack, box 2. Encore William Eklund for the Sharks. Sizzle Reel Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Young Guns Skylar Brindamore, Carolina. We're on to box 3. Young Guns Elper Silver, Justin Robida, Carolina. Systems Cam Talbot, Detroit. Compositions of Tyler Toffoli for San Jose. Canvas Adam Lowry for the Jets. Quinn Hudson Young Guns for the Oilers. Cup Quest Connor Bedard, Chicago. Encore of Eric Carlson, Pittsburgh. Goal-oriented speckled William Nylander, Toronto. Buffalo and Tippett, Philly. Deluxe at a 250 for Minnesota, Jared Spurgeon. Sizzle Reel Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Compositions on Kopitar, LA. Young Guns Canvas, Michael Callahan for Boston. Rory Cairns, Young Guns for the Flames. Cup Quest, Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Clear cut of Adam Fox for the Rangers. Encore Zach Hyman, Edmonton. Sizzle Reel Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Systems for LA, Darcy Kemper. Young Guns Jack Finley for Tampa. Portrait William Eklund for the Sharks. Dazzlers Blue, Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Canvas Checklist Random, Minnesota, Washington, Kaprizov and Ovechkin. Goal-oriented Austin Matthews, Toronto. Encore of Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Compadres, Panarin and Lafreniere for the Rangers. Ryan Leonard, Young Guns for the Capitals. Systems for the Canucks, Thatcher Demko. Olivier Rodrigue, Young Guns for the Oilers. Portrait, Cale Makar for the Avalanche. We got the Bustle Speckled. Owen Tippett, Philly. Canvas of Jake Ottinger, Dallas. Compositions, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Final pack, box 3. Encore Cole Perfetti for the Jets. Bustle of Logan Stankoven, Carolina. Matthew Wood, Young Guns, Nashville. Moving on to box 4, half case, double up of Series 1 Part 2. Plenty of other breaks, guys, on this Thursday night. Check out the website. Black Diamond Master Team by 1 and the 2-2-2-2 seem to be having the most steam at the moment. Got out for silver, Vincent Trocheck for the Rangers. Systems of Aiden Hill for Vegas. Portrait Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Canvas Thomas Harley for the Dallas Stars. Young Guns Ethan Frank for the Capitals. Compositions Tim Stützle, Ottawa. Encore of Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. Portrait Speckled Brandon Hagel, Tampa Bay. Bustle of Zach Werenski, Columbus. Population Count 50, Jacob Markstrom, New Jersey. Sizzle Reel Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Goal-oriented Jesper Bratt, New Jersey. Young Guns Canvas, Joakim Kemell for Nashville. Noah Osland, Young Guns, Buffalo. Compositions, Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Clear cut of Alexi Protas for the Capitals. Encore Jordan Bennington for the Blues. Systems of Mackenzie Blackwood for the Avalanche. Compadres, McDavid Draisaitl for the Oilers. Ryan Suzuki, Young Guns, Carolina. Cup Quest, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for Edmonton. Dazzlers Blue, Martin Nietzsche for the Avalanche. Jacob Slavin, Canvas, Carolina. Portrait of Austin Matthews, Toronto. Encore Mark Stone, Vegas. Sizzle Real, Kirill Marchenko, Columbus. Young Guns, Dominic Sheen, Detroit. Bustle of Sam Reinhart, Florida. Ian Moore, Young Guns for the Ducks. Cup Quest, William Eklund for San Jose. Bustle Speckled, Logan Stankov in Carolina. Cole Perfetti, Canvas for the Jets. Portrait of Gabe Pateau for the Rangers. Final pack, box 4. Encore of Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Compadres, Kachuk Barkov, Florida. Young Guns, Jack Finley for Tampa Bay. Box number 5. Outburst Silver, Semyon Varlamov for the Islanders. Systems Elvis Merzlikins, Columbus. Cup Quest, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Canvas Stefan Neeson, New Jersey. Dalibor Dvorsky, Young Guns for the Blues. Portrait Moritz Seider, Detroit. Encore Travis Sanheim, Philly. Cup Quest Speckled, Timo Meyer, New Jersey. Bustle of Moritz Seider, Detroit. Nice holo types. Nice hit for the Calgary Flames. Nazem Kadri. Systems Jake Ottinger, Dallas. Portrait of Connor Bedard, Chicago. Thanks, True North. Young Guns Canvas, Justin Robida, Carolina. Nikita Tolopilo, Young Guns for the Canucks. Compositions, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Black and white canvas for Vegas, Alex Pietrangelo. Encore Philip Forsberg, Nashville. Sizzle Real, Jared McCann, Seattle. Sizzle Real for the Oilers, Evan Bouchard. Jacob Gauthier, Young Guns, Philly. Compositions, Marco Rossi, Minnesota. Dazzlers Blue, Peter Kochkov, Carolina. Canvas of Travis Sanheim, Philly. Goal-oriented Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. Encore of Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Bustle Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Young Gun Skylar Brindamore, Carolina. Bustle for the Flames, Nazem Kadri. Young Guns Justin Robida, Carolina. Cup Quest Chris Kreider for the Rangers. Compadres Speckled, Kucherov Hedman, Tampa. Jack Eichel Canvas, Vegas. Portrait Noah Ostlund for Buffalo. Encore Moritz Seider, Detroit. Sizzle Real Luka-Pekka Lukin in Buffalo. Young Guns Tim Washy for the Ducks. And sixth and final box, wrapping up another break on this Thursday evening. And Black Diamond's getting closer. The 2-2-2-2 is getting closer. We got that mixer with the cup. We got some more Fanatics pucks that many of you were asking for another. Systems for the Islanders, Ilya Sorokin. Young Guns Ozzy Weisblatt, Nashville. Compositions, David Pasternak for Boston. Systems Speckled, LA, Darcy Kemper. Owen Tippett Canvas, Philly. Cup Quest Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Encore of Brock Faber, Minnesota. Compadres Matthews Nylander, Toronto. Young Guns Mark Capcom for the Islanders. Outburst Silver, Eetu Luosterainen for Florida. Systems Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Sam Reinhart, goal-oriented for Florida. Logan Cooley, canvas for Utah. Joakim Kemell, Young Guns, Nashville. Portrait, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Encore of Ivan Barbashev for Vegas. Compositions, Lane Hudson, Montreal. Compadres, Kucherov and Hedman for Tampa Bay. We got a deluxe set at 250, Dylan Guenther, Utah. Systems, Lucas Dostal for the Ducks. Portrait of Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. Canvas, Darcy Kemper, LA. Young Guns, Ville Koivu in Pittsburgh. Goal-oriented, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Encore Blue, UC Satos, Nashville. Encore Matty Beniers, Seattle. Bustle of Jake Gensel for Tampa Bay. Sizzle Rio, Luke Hughes, New Jersey. Ryan Suzuki, Young Guns, Carolina. Compositions of Barzal for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blue, Barzal for the Islanders. Owen Power, canvas for Buffalo. Tage Thompson, Cup Quest for Buffalo. Final pack. Break 18,067. Draisaitl encore for the Oilers. Sizzle Real, Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. And we wrap it up with Artem Levushnav, Young Guns for the Chicago Blackhawks. So there you have it, guys. We have the canvas checklist to random off between Minnesota and Washington, and then that will wrap up another break. So Minnesota, Washington, canvas checklist, Kaprizov and Ovechkin 4 times. Top one gets the card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to the Minnesota Wild. Confirm 4 times, and there you have it, guys. That concludes our second half of our case of Series 1. Thanks, everybody.